fucking thing. I don't know what the deal is there. Okay, but so there's disclaimer. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, so let's see if I yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, so
All right.
yeah, I think we're all good. Looks like I may be muted. Christ. Okay, so let's see if I yeah.
Is your
There's a little microphone speaker thing that has to be out, right?
If there's a microphone speaker and it's got red X on it, then you're muted. But
see if
I'm opening it up right now. So I'm gonna see if I can get a
microphone speaker. We now got an echo, a repeat.
So you need to mute microphone speaker and it's got
okay. Yeah, that's it.
You need to mute one of them.
I got it. Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, no, you're good. I can hear you on the live stream, so we're good.
I swear to God, this fucking allergy situation is gonna be it's gonna motivate me to move. Is what it's gonna do. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got a few people on. Let's see, analytics. Does that show me? Yeah, there we go. All right. Hey, so I got AM. Hello from Kenya. Wow, cool. Hey, how's it going, AM? What's the time difference to Kenya? What time is it for you?
If I had to guess, I would say 7 hours probably. So 6:40. Yeah.
James M on C-Locks, John Rooney. Hey guys, Bitcoin to 38.7. God. Is that a scalp? Well, it's better than
38. That's a $27 scalp.
Space Lord motherfucker. To the moon. Oh, we got a good lineup today. What do we got? Seven or eight charts and
hello from an Uber. There you go, Jeremiah, working.
What's the market doing? Oh my God.
So current time in Kenya is 7:42.
GMT so, plus 3.
Yeah, so it's 7:42. I was off by an hour.
God, I was thinking it was going to be like 12, 18 hours.
No, that's Australia, I believe.
Yeah. All right, we got. We got. We got 21. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here, hang on a second. So we are, we're kind of excited over at the Trade Devils headquarters. We announced a new sensei on the team today, which we are all very excited about. It's as has been the case since I started the business. Everyone who works with me they've all come from the membership, and we have the good fortune of adding onto the team our lone brown belt, which is he goes by Erixis82. So he'll be joining us. We have one departing and one new joining, so we're very excited about that. It's a lot of experience. He's had an unbelievable run for the last couple of years trading with us, and so hopefully we can all kind of work together, and he can pass some of his experience on, and we'll get a little diversity, and he's going to take over the belt system. So a lot of good things happening at Trade Devils, and looks like there'll be some updating and some new things to look forward to there. So just a reminder for you guys that are on here that are not members, you got a lot of options with which to join us. If you ever wanted to participate in the live stream in terms of post up some of your charts, you can do that with a social membership. You don't need the belt system for that. We allow all socials to post. Of course, you can always step in for free. That's I think I make that pretty clear. You can always join us for free and kind of buzz around and get a feel for it. White belt. We'll probably update the white belt now that Erixis is on board there. So lots of good things coming. All right, so let me go ahead and get started here. So this is, if you're regular on these live streams, you will recognize this setup as Grant F, right? His consistency is what I hope you see time after time after time, right? It's so very consistent. So he uses a lot of harmonics to identify the pivot. Rarely do you ever see him doing exactly what I tell you guys not to do, which is trying to buy it right here at the corner, right? That's not where you want to buy it. If anything, right? So I mean, here, this is good discipline. So it's always easy to think, oh man, look at the perfect confluence here. Man, I'm going to buy it, right? You're kind of, it's a little bit of a crapshoot there. You just don't know. There's no confirmation. So it's just lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high. And you're trying to call the turn. Okay, yeah, you got the confluence. But it's just such a, I mean, how do you make the distinction, right? In this case, right, so we see, oh shit, I got that thing. Oh, give me a second here. I don't want that. I need that in. Let's do it as a 2. Okay, so this is always the problem that we deal with. If you recognizing the way to approach, I'd like to think that what I demonstrate every day is that the way to approach the market is as a retracement trader rather than a breakout trader. That's my view. So we swing here, we retrace. Now, how do you make that distinction that we're not going to do this, right? That's been what we've been doing, right, since the pivot. Lower, lower, high, lower, 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 high, lower, 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 high. How are you making that distinction, right? What gives you the conviction to know here that we're going to hold? See, this is a more aggressive way to approach the market. Now, what he's done here, and this could be just as to when he spotted it, no telling here, but look at all the confirmation here. So if I were to put the market structure on here, so we have, well, here's the first series where I get a potential, right? It's always just a potential because at that moment in time, you have no idea. We could just retrace and do that, right? It's always a little bit of okay, well, one of two things is going to happen. Either we break external or we stay internal. So the way he's done it here by getting all of this confirmation. So here now we can see we get a full change of, we get change of character. We don't get a true break of structure until we start breaking some of these bigger pivots because these are the pivots that created the new lows. So this is just beautifully done because you have all of this confirmation, right? So we get a clear representation of a change of trend. So when we come back down here, so this is all, I could take the Elliott off, right? You wouldn't even need the Elliott for this, right? Confirm, 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 right? Let's see, now just the fact that it's retracing. Oh, let's see, Monty, do we have an order block in here? Looks like, oh, let's open it up here. Well, we're going to have a few. But that may be, not everybody may be familiar with what we're talking about there. But here, just from the Elliott perspective, okay, we know what this is. We don't have to wonder what the hell, right? It's a textbook, right out of a Elliott Wave 101. What does a leading diag look like? Oh, well, what the requirements are, well, 4 has to overlap 1, 3 has to be longer than 1, 5 has to be longer than 3. Like, you can't make that up, right? There it is, right, staring you in the face. So is it a 1-2? Well, we don't know. We can't confirm that until we get a 3. But it certainly is as high a probability setup as you're likely to get. They don't get better than this. If you're waiting for something better here, you're going to have a long wait. Not to mention,
we have a daily OB at 53.
Oh, do we on a day? What am I looking at? A 4 hour here?
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be one right in here, right? There's going to be one right here. This, because each one of them led to a new high, so there'd be, looks like there's I'd probably use the whole move lower right there. So you've got some down here, which is, see, this can be a little bit problematic for the Elliott trader. So are we going this deep? Well, there's the order block right there. If we tag that, you could understand, oh, why would we be coming back here? Well, look how fast we came out of there. So if we do come back here and we break the golden zone, well, where are you? 707. For a diag, right? Remember, a diag is always such a struggle because the market is wrestling. Well, look what we've been doing, right? We're coming all the way down through this. Now to turn that all around, oh, my guess is you probably ran into something here as well. Oh, look at that. I mean, guys, how many times does this have to? I did it for the futures traders today. I just pulled up a 1 minute chart with nothing on it but measured moves. 20 on the 1 minute that hit last night from market open. I think I did that at about 10 o'clock. 20 measured moves hit target last night, ES, right, from the open. So when you see this go here and then turn, Right? I mean, I can't make this shit up, right? I mean, here, as we come down here, do you want to be a buyer here? Well, look at the risk reward. Why would you not want to be a buyer there? What does retail think? Oh, fuck, man, I can't buy it. It's coming down. What does a pro say? God, I hope it keeps coming down so I can get an opportunity to buy it with risk reward. Where again, you know, I know I harp on this, but I'm trying to make sure that this is beyond anybody doing it anymore. How did the breakout work there? Do you think they knew there was a golden zone there? I'd be willing to bet you they didn't. So what looks like, oh God, looks like we got this filling the gap right here. That's part of it, right? So they went up, filled the gap, ran into a golden zone. Where are we retracing? Next golden zone, right? It's what the market does, right? The sooner you accept this and you stop looking for something else, literally, this is all you need, right? Now, we're adding the harmonics, adding the geometry, adding the Vegas wave, adding an Elliott count. That's all just to give you more conviction. So when it comes down here, you can actually pull the trigger. Now, do I know that's going to be a winner? Of course not. Of course not. Nobody knows if it's going to be a winner. No one, shit, this thing could fucking fall through the floor. But in terms of setups, what is there something better you're waiting for? You need a call from the company to say we're going to be releasing some new product. I mean, you don't get anything better. What possible reason would you have? There's only two reasons. You don't want to trade this asset. You don't have the capital, or you got something you like better. Otherwise, there's a trade staring you in the face. I don't know anything, zero, about Mercury System Inc. I don't need to know anything. Right? What's the first assumption that all technicians make? Right? That all the fundamental news that can be known at any moment in time is reflected in that price. That's the premise of the technique. That's where the technical analyst starts, right there. I don't need to know. Now, does it hurt to know the fundamentals? No, but I don't need to know them. I think you might have. Oh, got it. There's 707, right? So same kind of thing. What was up there? Oh, looks like a pretty fat order block right there, right? Made it right to the, so if it's going to break, that's what you're looking for. Oh, we broke the golden zone. Oh, maybe there's an order block there. How'd that work out? 3 targets, right? This is what's so good about Grant's work, right? So he's giving you a trading plan here, right? Now, here's the hard part. The hard part of this, any kind of setup. What happens? Now, let's assume we get a pivot here, just for the sake of the conversation. What happens when we get here? Right? Would we not have another order block there? Yep, we sure would. Right? Probably right there. Now, one side has got to break, right? Just like a golden zone. One side's going to break. So it's not that you got to panic here, but you need to look for signs of strength, because the people that can move the market know this algorithm is here. We see it every day in the futures market, right? You can look at a footprint chart. You can see all the volume come in because they know they have to break it. We see it at the initial balance every day. You can watch it when they want to break it. It'll hover, and then a big boom bar will come because they know there's an algo there. We know there's an algo there, so you got to see signs of strength there. So it's got to be volume or momentum or something, or you're down to a very, very small time frame, or you're looking at a footprint chart. Something has got to give you the conviction to know. But the point I'm always making to you is this is not where you want to enter. You want to enter down here. If anything, you'd be looking for a sell here. Now, second time is not as effective, right? There's lower probability the second time. We've already had the money has been made here. Now, do we get to target? Well, there's no. Why would you assume we're not going to get to target? Well, because this is a predictable pattern that gives me enough conviction. So what do I have here? I have pattern that I can identify. So the Elliott's not confusing here. This is one of those cases where 5 Elliotticians are actually going to give you the same count 5 times, right? That's not often that you get that, right? Always the knock on Elliott Wave, right? It's too subjective. Now, aside from the fact that there's a leading diag there, let's just take the Elliott out of it, right? I got a higher high, higher low, higher high, low, higher. Right? I mean, all the ingredients for a trend change right there. I'm pulling up to the dominant algo in all markets, all time frames. There is nothing more significant than that algo. You're not going to buy here? Why? Seriously, why would you not buy that? You got a better one. Well, let's see if we can find a better one. That's about as good as they get. Period. Right? I don't care who you're listening to. That's as good as they get. With 3 targets. So you want to trade this with enough so that you can take partials. Maybe you get here and you get rejected. Okay, well, how did you do all right there? Are you disappointed? Well, maybe, right? It's human nature to go, oh fuck, man, I wanted that. I wanted the 15 to 1. Well, that's human nature, right? We're always like, oh, if it breaks, oh, maybe to get to the second one. Maybe it'll get to the median line. There's only 80% odds we're going to get there, but I'm not taking that trade. No. I need better than 80%. Really? Really? Right, where's the 80% actually coming from? Right here, there's your corner. I don't know what we have there, actually, to tell you the truth. Let's look at it. Excuse me. Oh, no, I do know, right? I've got 786 here, right? So from this pivot, that's what makes the harmonic. So this is the final piece of it. I get a 786. What do I have here, Grant? Fuck, he always tells me. Butterfly? Craft, fuck, I can... cipher, right? So because of the... Right, it's like a shark fin. Well, although there is a shark fin, but it's the pivot higher here. It's like the expanded B wave. So you can see it. So that's the beauty of the harmonic. It fits in with an Elliott count beautifully. Here's the impulse. Here's the correction. Here's the expanded B, which creates the cipher. Now we come from that. Oh, shit. Can we get? Oh, fuck. Can we get it down there? Oh, that looks like a diag too. Oh, shit. I guess we're going to have to do it as a diag 4-5 to get it down there. But this is, boy, that's rock solid. So we got 80% odds that we get there. No, I don't like that. I'm looking for something better. Well, let's just see if we get something better. Oh, I got 2 from Grant. Let's see what else he's looking at. Maybe his second one is better. Well, you guys are picky, so let's see if we get a better setup here. So this is our Blazing Saddles friend, as he noted. Mongo. God, this is in the media a lot. So that whatever it is they're doing, they're getting a lot of attention. I read something the other day, and I've already forgotten. MongoDB, I think it's a database management, something with crypto. I can't remember. Oh, God, let's see. Well, how many golden zones do we need here before we recognize what's happening here? Golden zone. Jesus, I'll bet that's likely a 50. Like just eyeballing it. And in between. I mean, it's just. Now, does it make it easier knowing it's there? Well, it should make it easier to buy it here and sell it here. But it doesn't make it easier in the sense that we don't know which side's going to win. Right, that's what makes it hard. Right, is who gets it? Right now we have a little baby break here. Oh, did we get a close below? I consider it still valid unless we get a close below. Right, so we see this a lot. It's just like a break of market structure. It's got to be a close below. So that's still in my book, unless it closes below, still a valid golden zone. Because we're seeing it more and more. Right, again, as I've said before, I'm not the only one teaching this, and a lot of people have. Oh Jesus, I heard some guy the other day, very, 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 very well-respected technician. He's changed it from what I think he had gone to 618 to 66, and he called it the golden pocket. Really? Okay, because I know, obviously he's seen some of my work, because I pulled that name out of my ass. So that was not, now golden zone, been around forever, but a golden corner pocket, I made that up. So I know he's watched some of my work, but okay, well, so 66, I understand why the 66. It's actually a true fib number. It's a derivative of a fib, right, to get to the 66, and it might give you a little more cushion, right? But we are seeing this more and more, right? But if somebody tells you, oh, I've got the golden pocket, well, you know where that came from. Okay, I digress here because I just caught that the other day. Oh, really? You're calling it a golden pocket? I wonder where you got that idea. Okay, so we've got from this golden zone here, so this has got to be, where are we pulling that from, Grant? From here? Is that it? So do we have a golden corner? We do, right? So here's a here's a golden pocket, right? It's actually a golden corner pocket. So we've got, look what we do here. So we're getting the median line here. God damn, that's good work. So we're getting the corner of the harmonic, right? So we get a bat here. So this is always the case with a harmonic. It's a PRZ, emphasis on P. It's a potential reversal zone. Boy, did we nail it here. So what would give you the conviction to buy it there? Oh, I don't know, man. Sure. Let's go in there, right? So how do you trade this? Right? High risk to buy it here. High risk. I'm on a daily. Where's the place to buy? Like, I mean, it's just cooperating for you. Like, oh God, maybe it'll do that. Maybe we'll go up and we'll bounce at this golden zone and it'll bring it back to this golden zone so I could buy it. And I'll get that retrace that I'm looking for that would give me the potential higher low that would lead to a higher high. Maybe I'll be that lucky. Maybe. Well, let's see what we got out of that. All right, reasonable expectation. It's a little skinny on the 4, but how else would you label that? 1, 2, thank you very much. 3, 4, since it's a daily, I'm going to assume that's some sort of, you know, in a lower time frame, a triangle or some sort of little way. So what happens here? We stall. We stall at the Vegas wave. What do we do? Right to the golden zone, where we tag what? Median line. All right, so in some respects here, so this doesn't count because we don't have the corner here. This counts, right? So there's your 80% already burned. If only we had some way to know where to buy and where to sell, right? Wouldn't that be helpful? If only I knew where to sell, and if only God, there was some way I knew where to buy. God, that would be so helpful. Make this so much easier. If only. I got 3 targets. Now, so it would be, you know, is he going to get this majority of the time? Definitely not. How many does he need, though? Right, look at the risk reward here, right? This is what I always want you to focus on, because what happens, we as traders, we look up here and go, oh, baby, yeah, just give me one of those. But what you really should be focused on is the red. How much is he risking to get that? That's where you focus here. This is what an amateur does. Oh, fuck, look at how much money I could make. This is what a professional does. Well, what's the impact to my account? How much can I afford to lose here if I'm wrong? Let's assume I'm wrong. What's the impact? So thus my position sizing will be a direct result of what I can afford based on my account size, my risk tolerance per trade. Amateur goes, oh, fuck, man, there's a 15-to-1 here. Let's get it. Let's just buy it at the market. Because all you're looking at is this up here. Instead of being focused here, amateur, well, let's give it some room, right? We don't want to get stopped out too soon. Let's give it plenty of room. But still, I can still make 5-to-1. Not the place to focus, right? The first assumption should always be, and this sounds counterintuitive, but your first assumption should always be, let's assume I'm wrong. Let's assume I'm stopped out here. First, what's the impact? If I get wicked out, do I want to go again? Right, those are the questions you got to ask yourself here. So, okay, well, here we've come into the golden zone. Well, a little reaction. So you can look at it and say, is it just like some structure here, some market structure, prior resistance, right, being tested again? Is that it? Oh, shit, do we even have a, looks like we might have something here. All right, so swing to the 50, 1, 2. We're going to get third, right, at the 707. Could be. Jesus, let's go down to a 4, see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, I got a little subdivision here. Look, oh, right into a 5. So I do have a 5 down here. So we're out of logs, so I might do it this way. I like the regression channel, right? So give me 2 standard deviations, so I know if the reason I like that is because if I push from 2 standard deviations, I know that it's very hard for the market to sustain that. 2 standard deviations is a big move. So what'll happen is the channel will start to rotate, but if it's pushing 2 standard deviations, it's likely getting stretched. That's going to lead to this. That's what I want to see, right? I mean, if you could, oh shit, I don't know if I could recreate it here. I'd have to do replay, but you can see kind of the same thing here. Once this started, it would have taken that. Well, let's see if I can do it. If I pull it here, right? So they're good. Okay, worked perfectly, right? So here's the push, up, up, up. So we're breaking 2 standard deviations. Right? It's a lot to push 2 standard deviations, so it leads to this. Got to do it again. But now you're going this direction, right? Now I would do it this way. Right? We're going to break. Same thing, right? It's 2 standard deviations, a big move, right? Same thing. It takes a lot of muscle to move that far. Okay. It's great, great. I mean, he just is so consistent, right? That's why he's a good trader. That's why he's successful, right? Never too much risk. Always 3 targets. Always with a full technical plan already mapped out. So by the time we get here, there's no stress. It's just like just another day in paradise, right? Just pull the trigger. Boom, boom, boom. I set it all up. This is how I trade. This is my trading plan. This is my risk tolerance. I know what the impact of my account's going to be. I have 3 targets. I know exactly what I'm going to do. As opposed to, well, fuck, let's just wing it. I don't know. Looks good. Let's take a flyer. A lot of people, that's what they do. I was a broker for 10 years. It was so easy for me to talk someone into a trade. I shouldn't say this, but my job was to say, provide, as I always say, it was adult entertainment. It was not really financial advice. It was, let's make your day a little more exciting. That's what they want, right? They got a boring job. They would call me up and say, hey, Sam, man, what's moving today? Because it's a little dopamine shot, right? So you get in the market, all of a sudden your dull day just got a little more interesting. Not how to trade professionally, but it's just the reality of how many people approach the market. Well, let's take a flyer, see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'd like to think nobody here is approaching the market like that, right? Why, right? Here's a great example of how to approach the market like a professional. Right, look at all the detail. Does he have to do this? Does he have to do all of this to set this up here? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to count that all out. Most people wouldn't. Most people are too lazy to do that. They won't count that all out. So that when we get back down here, all the work has already been done. Okay, I got an impulse. I got a look, but 5, 3, 5, 3. It's great stuff, Greg. I really appreciate it. Okay, James M. We're coming. We got a Bitcoin alternate. He sent me a couple over the weekend. Let's see if he's changed them at all. Oh, Bitcoin. Okay, I got to make a copy here. We're going bottom left. Oh, he's trying to keep my triangle alive. Well, I appreciate that. Well, let's see here. Let's see what we got bottom left here. So what am I missing, James? I'm thinking there's probably is there some shit in here I don't see?
Hey, Sam, check your DM real quick on Discord.
Sorry. Shit, what is that saying? Zoom thinks there's 3 of us in here since you joined the same link twice, so it's about to end.
Yeah, so just Zoom thinks there's 3 of us because you joined it twice. So what
do I do?
Nothing. It's just going to end on us, so I won't be here, but
okay.
I'll be watching.
Well, if you want to send me another link, I could try that, so you and I could talk.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, okay. All right, sorry, guys. We're just a little back end. We had to update the software. Okay, so, James, what are we thinking here? You got to have something in here. There we go. So, oh, man, you got them all. Where are they, man? James, where are you? James M. Top left. Did I not do top left? Hang on. Oh, there we go. I got it. Shit, my bad. There it is. I knew that was in there. All right, so how do we get this triangle to fly? Yeah, I considered that, right? The WXY. Well, so he's accommodating my. I swear to God, if I'm redoing that as a 5, I'm gonna be I'll be surprised. It's such a perfect 3, right? Again, impulse, correct impulse, right? I'm gonna be pissed if I have to turn that into a 5. So how do we get out of here? Well, here's the leading diag. Well, I like this, James. It's creative. So we're gonna get. So we get. This is the little fucker. This truncation, right? But it's hard to count it without breaking a rule here. So 5, 3. How are we doing it, James? We doing a 5? Oh no, we can do a 5 in here. Oh, that's interesting. Because we wouldn't want the interesting, right? So with the truncation, we get the diag. Let's go with it. Okay, so there's a what are we doing here? A, B, All right, so everybody likes this, right? I've had several members send me this diag here, which, okay. Let's get in there for a sec. Can we get out of here? This is the... Hang on. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, there's not a lot of silver on 12-hour here. Let's go to a 4 and just take a look here. Well, ABC, 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 right? So now, at least we're getting it in the right place. There's the 4 here coming down for the 5, right? He's got an alert on it here for the C of the B. That would get us the 5 of an A. All right, so we'd be looking here if that's going to play that way. What we're looking for here is the B. Let's put this as one of the candidates here. Let's go up. Okay, so A. Does that work as an A? Well, you're definitely on the edge. Well, it's very creative, right? So to work it this way so that the 3 is longer than the 1, it's good thinking. Oh, shit, you probably could do it this way. A, B would be the triangle. So there's the X. A, B, C. It plays, right? That's actually nicely done. That's nice, James. Let's see here. Well, on the 4-hour, we got some very fat demand zones here, which are a little bit annoying just because they're so big. Okay, what gave us a new? This is actually broken already. So we do have this one. Well, pardon me. So let me get that right on it. Right, so there we are. It's wick only, right? So to invalidate or is I would say break the order block here. You got to have a close below, just as we were looking at the golden zone here. So you're still in this demand zone. You're right, James. Yeah, it could be. It could be that it's. Oh fuck. I wouldn't mind one more down actually, right? Just to keep this. The sentiment is so fucking bearish, right? It makes me more bullish as everybody gets more negative. That would be a nice finish, but of course we want to wait now. Okay, come out of here. Come out of here. Now, give me at least a high, give me, well, you'd want to see some sort of break of structure here, right? At least that. Okay, so give me that break of structure. So at least I break the pattern of lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower. Let's break that pattern. Okay, so let me get a change of character here just to stay consistent. I'll put it in orange. Okay, so we'll get a change of character here. So at least I know, okay, I got something to lean on other than, oh, I figure it's about time to, what else do you have to lean on? Hopium? Well, that's a big, you're going to take a couple of hits there if you're going to take it off of that. Now, give me a change of character and a retrace. Now, if I were to get the change of character, what am I going to leave behind, right? So I'd likely, if I get it, right, if I get a change of character, it'll be an order block down here, right, depending on how far we go. Okay. This one will have broken. We'll have one down here, right? So if we get up and then come back, boy, can you tee it up any better? And the broader sentiment amongst all people, well, pardon me, the broader sentiment in the market, let's say it that way, right, is very negative, right? I get comments all the time. Oh, you asshole. Bitcoin's going to well below 30,000, right? I get it in the comments under my Bitcoin Friday video. Everybody knows where it's going, right? And everybody's absolutely positive that it's going lower, which is why I get more and more. But the more comments like that I get, the more bullish I get. Right, and I had quite a few on last week. Oh, man, it's going below. It's not going to hold. It's over. You're a fool, blah, blah, blah. I get a lot of those. So, right, if we finish this here and we get a little pop, well, there's certainly short-term trading opportunities here. Right, most of the time I'm trying to give you larger, where the dominant swings where you could take a position and just chill, as opposed to working on a 15-minute where you're really trading it. James, I think you got a really nice count here. This would be, God, that would be cool if it did it, right? There would be a great example, actually. I have to keep that for the belt system. That would be a really tricky test for probably purple belt, right? To nail that, if that holds as it. Do we have to? I think we have to do this as a 5-3-5-3-5. I think because if we go 5 here, if it's 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3, we can do it here. 1 2, you can. Oh shit! Right, I can probably get 5 out of that. I think we do, James. I think we have to go 5 3 5. Well, you can see it 3 5. I think we had to do that as. God, I'm going to save that. That's a great purple belt test question. Okay, let me get. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to get Monty Crypto back on here because I fucked us up this morning. Give me 1 second here. I'll get him back up. Because he kind of watches over me, so I don't do something stupid. Okay, let's join with that video. 2 secs. I'll be right back. Okay, you back?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. This is great work, James. Really. Well, if we haven't turned here, that's going to be on the next Bitcoin Friday. That's really nice work. I think that's going in the purple belt because that's great. Boy, that would take some skill to nail that. I like it. Okay, so let me go back here. I think to a large degree with Bitcoin, we need some. There's got to be a catalyst. Something's got to drive it. It's not just going to be because it's Monday and the Nasdaq is what is the Nasdaq doing? Oh, it's down. There's got to be something more significant to give us a meaningful catalyst. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we need something. Otherwise, path of least resistance just seems to be down, 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 down. But this is great work, James. Really well done. All right, let me keep moving here. I got, and I would encourage you guys, make a copy of that one way or another, or even better. Right, come down here, right? So, because I've made such a big point of this, and see if you won't remember it, right? See if you can figure the count out from there. How do you get a diag off of this low? Do it yourself, right? And then save it somewhere as one of the alternates. That's what I'd suggest, right? So you've got a tricky one already teed up, right? So if we come out of here, oh, guess what's back on? Triangle. If. All right, let me keep moving. Aristotle's got hex. This is getting a lot of buzz lately. Aristotle. Oh, looks like we got Robert R. looking for something. Okay. Monty, don't let me forget that. I'll come back around to it. Hang on. I'm here. Sorry. Just had to turn up my AC. It gets hot in my office. Oh, shit. Where am I? Hang on. What are you guys seeing? Okay, you're seeing that. So that is the copy. Okay, all right. I'm here. Oh, I like this color combo. Okay, hex on the 24-hour. Okay, let's get that up here. Well, this all looks like very nice work. Hex on Uniswap. Well, that's a pain in the ass, but the TA here looks good. Jeez, what's not to like here? This looks beautiful. What are we doing with that big yellow line? I'm not sure what we're doing there. Just kind of a median line, I think, perhaps. Right? Just kind of the average. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but that's hyperextended. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right to the 38. Jeez, my God. I know I read somewhere that the most probable path for a wave 4 is to come down in 3 and be between the 38 and the 23. I know I read that in a book somewhere, but that shit in books, you don't see that anymore, right? That's our grandparents. They used to get that. We're way too sophisticated now. That shit doesn't work anymore. I mean, I literally dial up any Elliott Wave like line drawing. This is what it's going to look like. 5, 3, 5. So I've got a perfect zigzag at a 38 after a clear another, one of those cases where 5 Elliotticians is going to give you the exact same count. How would you count this differently, right? There's no subjectivity here. Impulse correction. Okay, Oh, geez. Well, wouldn't it be great if I could get 5 off of this low here at the potential 4 that would then correct in 3 and would give me a corner pocket? Wouldn't that be just perfect? And then, you know what I'd have there? I'd have 80% odds of getting to the median line. Wouldn't that have been just great if that actually ever happened? Because that never happens anymore, does it? There's no... What's my point here? Why do I go on about that kind of stuff? Is there, you got to stop looking for some secret or some special indicator or approach. What I hope you guys see from this is consistency. It's always the same, right? So now you say, okay, well, always the same, but now you're adding in market structure. Well, market structure just fits in perfectly with Elliott Wave. It's much like Grant's harmonics. They just fit in. So all it's doing is giving you one more point of confluence. So then when it's right here, so what makes this hard? Why is this a hard trade to take? What is retail thinking? Oh, fuck, man, it's coming down. I'm not buying that. I'll wait for it to go up. Then I'll buy it. This. Oh, let's see. What else can we put here? There's a 24-hour. Let's go down to an 8 and see if that. Let's get you right on the corner there. Are we gonna get it? Looks like we might. See, for demand zone, I'm going to use all of. I mean, you could if you want to just be order block only, right? But I think all of that is down. Well, if you do it that way, you got left hanging. Oh, you probably got a chance here. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let follow me here. All right, so here's your. And we could use this, right? So here's just enough. Now, change of character, I need a wick to go through, right? So we've got, a minor change of character. So where's the demand zone left behind? Right there. Right, there's the demand zone that gave us the change of character, that gave us the 1, come down in a 3, there it is. If it was easier to... I don't know why my background's not there, but so, oh God, if only, I missed it. Oh, maybe it'll come back into the demand zone. I could get on board again. Oh shit, I missed that one. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I could get the next one. Right. I mean, you got to pull the trigger, right? I mean, you got 3 chances to get in here. Nice trade. All right, we're already at 200% of this initial move because we had a deep 2. That's why. And then 1, 2, 3. Right. Let's see how we're doing this. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. So 1, 2. I don't know. This could have more legs in it. Actually, Aristotle. Let's go up a degree. Because the inside count. Let's count it out. You got another leg there. You may. Right. Oh, shit. I mean, that's the deepest retracement, right? So I don't know that that's done, right? Because that's not much of a 3. So let's take you up. Micro, white. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Why not 3 there? It looks like that's a pretty good push there. Did we get 2, 6, 1, 8? Just actually went through it. Pretty good rip there. Okay, so is that enough? Well, I'd like to. Oh shit! Let's see if we can get that off. Ah, God, let's see. Do we have? Because I want to see a 3 in that. Okay, other things to pay attention to, right? Always a good idea to wick off your 1. That's a little off there. Wick off the 1. Okay, so I'm keeping track of that because if this thing keeps going here, okay, well, I want to at least have that wicked off. Nice 5, nice 3. 1, 2. Oh, did we run into something there? Likely, right? Well, maybe the secondary pivot here looks like you might have a GZ there. Not quite. It's got 50 from here. Yeah, there's the 50. So we just banged the 50 right here. Okay, let's go to a 2, see if I get any, that looks like a 5, right? So, okay, that's the reason to do it, right? It's a good example. Ooh, well, hard to call which one to use there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so A. Now, I don't know yet, but that's what I'd be thinking right there. Since I've got a clear 5 coming down. Oh, let's go to a 1. Let's see if I can tighten that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's a 5 all day, right? So is this A, B, C? Oh, it could be. What's the one thing I would absolutely, under no circumstances, do right here? And I would encourage you guys to not do, right? Buy it right there. So you'd be buying it after it hit the median line at a 50 at the current swing high. Maybe there's a worse place to buy it, but I'm not sure where it would be, right? It would have to be here, right? Waiting for that. This is good work here, Aristotle. I'm not so sure you don't have another leg there. All right, let's wait and see, since this is such a clear 5. Now, see, when I say that, there's, of course, no obligation, because we did a 5 here, that the market couldn't do this, right? It's just, we're just playing probabilities, right? It's just, 5 is... So I wouldn't buy it after that 5, right? Well, shit. I suppose you could say, all right, I want to trade the. You could have done it, right? If you're going to trade the B, well, I need at least an A, B, C. So was there a trade there? Yeah. Now that's a little more aggressive, because you don't know how far that B is going to go. And we're getting a little spotty here on the volume, right? As we come down there, it's Uniswap anyway, right? So clear 5. Now maybe that's the 3. Oh, shit. We'd have some. Oh, we would do it this way. Oh, I'd probably use the whole cluster up there as a supply zone. Now, ideally, you'd get a deeper retrace. Market doesn't always give you, ideally. But if it was me here, I don't think I'd be a buyer here. I'd wait to see if I get it. Now, if I don't get it, so look at the possible outcomes. If this just keeps going here, oh fuck, come here. If we just keep going like this, I'd be inclined to, all right, say, okay, well, now I'm not sure, right? Am I expanding the B? Well, how far does this go? Because this is such a clear 5. So I'd either wait and let that come here, and if it did it, well, then sometimes you're just going to have to fucking deal with what the market gives you. So you might end up doing it and going 4, 5. All right, so unusual price action here, right? Market, not like it's never done anything unusual, right? So then you'd be thinking, okay, well, wait a minute, right? So if this is going to complete a 5 up here, and maybe I'm going to go up to that golden zone, well, I'm still looking for that 4, right, relative to this 1. So if that teed up, oh, here's my 2, here's my 3. Oh shit, I need the other one. All right, so here's my 38. So I'd let this go if that's going to do that. I mean, the other alternative is that there's a very low risk short here. Right, pretty low risk. Right here, we've already burned our 80%, right? You see that? Boom, there's your 80%. Right, so if you didn't take it here off of the 80%, you had it here. Oh, didn't get that one. You had it here. You still got your 80%. This is the best odds in trading, right? The least utilized tool of any technical tool, period. Median line. Yet it has the highest odds. Is that not bizarre? Is that not the craziest? It's astonishing to me to say it. Least used, yet it's in every technical package that's ever been made. Median lines. Pitchfork. Nobody uses it. Oh, that's my grandfather used to talk about that. Yeah, that shit doesn't work anymore. Really? Some nice stuff here. So I don't think you have a trade here yet at the moment, Aristotle. I mean, it's great work here getting all of this nailed down, but now you're in a little bit of hurry up and wait, unless you're going to try and trade off of that supply zone here and try and catch a better looking ABC into that 4. Oh, you got a better looking. Oh, fuck. Do we need that? Yeah, we might need that. All right, so there's the 1. If you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you didn't get much there. Sharp, sharp. So you might look for a little bit, just, again, it's a guideline, not a rule, right? So we'd like to see a little variety here in the 4. So maybe you get something like that. You double bottom here and you could go. That remains to be seen. So I think this is watch list. This would be on my A watch list, watching for this to come down. If it does, well, we got opportunities here. Nice stuff. Good work, Aristotle. Is that the only place that trades? I fucking hate Uniswap, but
I mean, it's on most of those, but yeah, that's one with the most data. And
oh, is it? Okay.
exchanges don't really like it. Richard Hart is pretty polarizing at times. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like Craig Wright. Like they just don't respect him. So they don't put him on any exchanges.
Yeah. Uniswap, they have good alts, but they're a pain in the ass to trade them. Okay, so I got CN Salazar. What are you up to, man? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got 2 from him. I got Pfizer. All right, so crypto is going to be in a malaise. We don't wish up. A chart's a chart. What do we care? Okay, so let's save that. Difference is it's higher. You don't have the same leverage here. I mean, there's some drawbacks, right? Of course, going to traditionals, more expensive. Okay, CN. Well, let me. God, this looks like good work. Let me just pull out here just a little bit so I can get a sense of where we are. Okay, I'm gonna hide this, not because it's not important, but just to open up the chart. Oh, there's my ninja alerts going off. Okay, one. Ooh, that is ugly, but yeah, you might be right there. That's all you got. Let me get to an 8 here. All right. Ooh, that is ugly. Well, I suppose you'd have to do a WXY there because there's a 5-3. Oh, fuck. You're going to have to do that. So it looks like ABC, ABC, ABC. So I'm with you there. Yeah, that'll work. Well, you don't have much else to work with here, right? So we got to call it an ABC, right? So it works out, right? So, well, see, I knows what he's doing here. So my guess, I'm kind of walking.
He said he's got folders as well, so
he's
might
got
check
folders?
the object tree.
Okay, let me check. You got something juicy there. Trend-based fib extensions. Okay, and I got larger time frame. That's what he means. Okay.
She said, if you go to 2 week and show stuff, I'm seeing this as a larger 5th wave.
Oh, to go to a 2 week? 2 week?
Yeah, I guess type
week?
14,
That's a big
14D, and it might show you.
14D will do it. I'll be damned, 14D, there it is. That's kind of a cool feature. There's a lot about TradingView I like, right, since I split my time between Ninja and TradingView. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's good. And boss, I'm assuming you meant to send it in logs. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Okay, so 1, 2. All right, look, so this is nice, right? So look, we got traditional Elliott channeling. So are we coming back to this? Not likely. Now, log is it is a pain in the ass, right? So you look at it and you go, oh, well, hey, man, or we're going to finish at 2, or here I'm going to come down to 50%. Well, probably not. Well, you never know, but if I was measuring for a 2, I would do it in arithmetic, which I know it fucks everything up. It's a pain in the ass with the kind of volatility that we have now in the range of prices. Thanks. Well, we got to just live with it, right? So it doesn't mean it's just the reality. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're pushing into the 5. Oh, I'm going to go back to a daily here and see what I can make sense of there. Okay, so I like your count. This is actually, you're just making do with what the market's giving you there because you can't get I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can get a C into that. So, but what you see here is this is, that's one of those, 5 Elliotticians probably give you a different count there, but that's pretty clear. That's the solid 5, which is sometimes what you're doing, saying, okay, where do I see absolute clarity in terms of an Elliott count? Where are the fives? Where are the threes? Now, is this a? It's some sort of fucking correction, right? I mean, here's the what do we do here? We swing and we go through, right? You want to call it a triangle, right? But you can't, right? Not in a two. So you're kind of stuck with it. And okay, well, this is some sort of wonky, I don't know what the fuck. But then comes off of it is a beautiful five. But it's a diag, right? Diag. Which, it's okay, right? So it's not what you want in the three. So is there a way to work around that? Because really what you want is an impulse here, right? And I know CN knows that, right? So ideally, right, so he's got it here as a three, but we're going to have to do the whole thing as a diag, right? So then are you thinking, how are we going to do this, CN? We can't have a 5 in here as a diag unless we're doing it as a 5-3-5-3-5, right? So this would have to be 5. Well, maybe we can, right? So 5, 3, 5. Yeah, I think that's what he's my get. Where are you, CN? I have folders too. Looking at clean swing, the problem with a late night TA. All right, I got you, man. Well, let's see if we can work this out, right? Because, fuck. How could we get it clean? Well, we'd need the 1 to be back here. God damn, can we make that work? We'd have to, so this looks like, it does look like a 3, right? So can we, let's see if we can do this on the fly. I'm not sure I can. Well, let's just take a look here. If it, is this too far? It might be too far. Oh, fuck, here, hang on a second. Oh, I got your stuff here, hang on. Oh, where are they? Doubles. Okay, so I got to go the other direction. Okay, there we go. How far did we go? Oh, that's not too far, right? If I get it right there, right? This is when you're getting past 1618. Okay, so let's consider the possibilities here. Can we do it that way? Well, you'd have to do it. I guess you'd have to do it this way, right? A, B, C to get that into as your 2. Now, does that help us? Well, it'll give you it'll change the count, right? So let me get this out of here. Because this looks like 5 through. That's really a squeeze. It looks more like a. Well, what's the other alternative? We double topped here. Maybe that works. See, Andy getting me on the fly here. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. 1, A, B, C as the 2, 3, 4, 5. Might do it that way because this is there's no question this is a clusterfuck, right? But we can't have that 5 in there as the 3 unless it's part of a 5-3-5-3-5 diag, and that doesn't look like what we got here. So fuck. Well, you're gonna have to go 4-5. A, B, C into the 2. Well, no, just out of curiosity, let's see how it tracks. If that's 1 and that's, oh Jesus, I got your stuff here. Hang on. And that's 2. Oh, that's kind of interesting that we're going 1618 here. If this is the 1, that's the 2. I don't think we can get that to fly. That looks like 4. So it looks like, fuck. It looks like you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get your 3 in here. I mean, that's all right for the 3. 3, 4. Well, let's just check that. All right, you're just trying to, okay, is this, I got to turn that around. Okay, there's a 50. We got 2 and through target. Okay, that could fly. It's very unconventional, but you're just, the classic example here. This would be 5 Elliotticians, easily you're going to get 5 different counts. But just trying to work through, okay, if that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, does it work? I'm not so sure it doesn't. Okay, what are we doing over here? Well, that, 1, 2, I might just do it this way. Oh, this is, double bottom. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't change the count. 3, 3, 5. So we get a flat. Oh, are we done there? Let's take that out. Let's see. Okay, so 5, 3, 3. No, I can't have a flat, right? It would need to be 3, 3, 5. I've got 5. Oh, how are we doing this? Are we doing WXY into the 2? We must be, right? So you just didn't label it. That's what you're doing. Okay, so we're doing ABC, ABC, fuck. So we're coming down here. If this is B and C. Fuck, how else are we going to do this? Okay, I'm with you on the ABC here. Here, let's back up a sec. All right, Stan, we'll get it. Okay, so if this is completing the impulse, so we're trying to complete the 4. No, we're trying to complete the 2, right? The 4's over here. All right, so we've already completed. So we're trying to get a more significant correction underway. So what do we do here? We broke, so that looks like probably 707. So a nice, good B. Do we want to? Can we not get a 5 out of that? Well, this would have to be the 4. That would have to be the 3. Ugh, overlap. All right, let's stay with it. Let's stay with it as an ABC. This looks like triangle B, C. 1, 2, 3. Shit. Let's see. 3. Well, we can do it that way. Let's do it that way. Okay, so you just left off some labels here. So this is 1, and this is could be 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for here 5, 3, 3, 5. So we can have a flat here. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 5. Now we want to be done, right? We want to be done, but are we done? Where's the order block, right? Where's the demand zone? Oh, fuck, wrong one. Right here. We got 1. Just tag the edge of it. See, this actually, well, I guess you could call this a break of structure here. Or a change of character, right? So to leave this behind. Oh, same thing here. You could probably put another here. I'll just do it this way. You probably got another one right here. Right, that it's tapped into a couple of times here. So this is tap. Now we need to get out of there. That's just not a great start. That's such a clear 5. Okay, that's 4 hour. Let's go down to a 30. See if there's any way to get a 5 going there. You'd have to truncate it. And it would be kind of an ugly diag. It would be a contracting diag, so that's not ideal. If we do something kind of like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of a. If I just use closes, double top. That's not this. See, I'd be kind of on hold here. I don't like that. What's the alternate, right? That this is the 4, and we've got another 5 coming. So it could be, well, let's just tweak it. Oh, you went really small on that one. Can we do it this way? Well, let's see how far that is, right? I don't like to see them go too much beyond 2618. Okay, we're good there. There's one. That's not bad at all, actually. 3, 4. Coming down for the 5 into that order block to give us the 2. All right, let's pull back out. It's mighty deep. How far are we going? Well, we've already got 786. Let's get 887 on there. Where are you? Platinum. Okay. So I got the order block down here. So that really, I mean, there's a lot of SMC traders that don't even look at the 50, right? Or other than premium discount, that all of it is down here, right? They're looking for it down here. 786, 887, right? So what's the advantage of being a buyer down here, right? Risk reward. Where's the target, right? This pivot. You can do it that tightly. Well, what's the maximum, right? There's your maximum risk. Let's assume we're going to come 887. All right, the one thing that cannot happen is a break of that low. Oh, it goes right there, right? So there is actually another, that's the up candle. So 8 to 1. And well, that's first target, right? So your target would be, well, shit, I mean, technically you call it that. This pivot, right? We take the Elliott out, right? It's just the last swing high. So this would be your target, first target, right? Because we don't have an algo target. Once we break the 65, there is no algo target, right? That's not that. It's there because it's attached to my, to my fib tool here, but it's not a legitimate target. What shit? What's not to like there, right? 16 to 1, right? I don't have to give that a shitload. I mean, you could use the pivot over here. You could use this as a stop, but that's kind of that's a mighty close, right? So I said, listen, if it came down here and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, we got something like this, I still want to see, give me a reaction rather than I'm just going to put a limit order here. Give me a reaction. Okay. Now, of course, I just always have to remind you, right? You could get this before you get this, right? So you're risking something running away from you. Okay, well, let me come back to something I was doing before. Okay, so, oh, fuck, run large scale. I think I can take it out here. So if I do this, okay, so I've got two standard deviations. Look here, right? There's two standard deviations contained. This is really a powerful tool. So if we come down here, right, a lot of effort to bring that back up. If it comes, we're just gonna keep going. Really? Maybe, but that's gonna create the. So what happens here is the people that catch the turn, the temptation to take profit is overwhelming to the average investor. They can't resist it. They can't, right? I've 10 years of being on the other end of phone calls from clients calling me up saying, "Oh, look how far we are. We're looking good on those Pfizer calls. Let's bank some of that." Right? It's just human nature, right? Because you have gain and your instinct is to protect the gain. Now, what does the true amateur do? Oh, let it run, man. Let's see that we could get to new highs, right? So you got to go all the way, break two standard deviations and keep going. It's just not likely without some sort of profit taking or some sort of, what's the first thing you're going to run into, right? Let's assume you come down here, right? So we're going to come from this all the way, break two standard deviations. We're going to break the 50. We're going to break the structure that's right there. We're going to get all the way to a golden zone and we're going to keep going. Well, there better be a serious fundamental catalyst driving that, because just technical analysis, that's too heavy a lift. Now do this, great. Oh, now we can go again. Right, now again. All right, but to just go straight line, is it possible? Fuck, of course it's possible. Is it probable? No, it's not probable. Possible, definitely. Probable, definitely not. Right? That's all, we don't get anything other than probable. That's all we get. Right? So quit looking for more than that. Right? You're not going to find it. There is no more than that. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Stop looking for it. There's just probabilities. All right, good work on Pfizer. Who gave that to CN? Right, really nice. I think we tweaked that count a little bit. I think we got it. I would not just buy it here without a little reaction. Like, show me you're there. Show me somebody stepped in here to react. Right? Remember, in an order block, you want it to come out fast, right? Because the premise is that it's two things. One, unfilled orders. Right? Came out of here so fast. Oh, there'll be some back orders here. Bulls, right, are going to defend. Right, so it's not going to linger. It doesn't take them long to drop some size in here to try and push it out. What are they trying to do when they start pushing it out? Right, they're trying to get all the trailing stops as fuel for higher move. Right, so I can hit that stop. I can hit that stop. I can hit that stop. Right, every stop becomes fuel to keep going. That's how the market moves. Right, you got to think behind. Why is it stopping there? What's happening? What's happening right there? Why would it stop there, right? Is it something related to this pivot? Why? You got to ask yourself, is it people taking profit? What is it? Why? Because there's always a reason. Zero random pivots. There's always a reason. Is this What's happening in there? Is this them just running the stops here? Could be. Why do I think that's probable? Look how, well, first, oh God, right? It's all day long, right? I show you example after example, right? So who's buying it right here? Right? We know, right? We know what's happening there, right? So stops are getting run. Why can I say that with certainty? Because look how far we come off of it. Right? So see, the people that are buying it here, they got to put a stop somewhere. Where are they putting it? Probably here. Oh, so we break that, right? Oh, maybe late. Well, we're giving it more room. Oh, we're going to go get those. All the way down here, that's the next target, right? They've already run the stops that were there. They've already got them. Right? Now, what's next up? Right? So think, if you could do it, what would you do? Right? If you could move the market, where would you move it to? Wouldn't you want to go get all the stops that are sitting down there, fuck those people, grab all that liquidity, and then take it up? Wouldn't you? That's what I would do. Anybody with the muscle to move the market, that's what they're trying to do. Because there's where the stops were. There were stops here. There's stops here. Stops here. Every pivot, there's stops underneath them. Every time. Every one. So you got to think, okay, well, where are they trying to get to? So as we get here, as we come closer to this, what's the probability that they're not going to get those? I wouldn't bet against it. Right? That's what we're doing, is betting. I wouldn't bet against that. I would bet they're going to get them. So where does that put you? Right? If we put that, well, if it put me down here and I get that, whoa, thank you very much, because what did we just do? We completed the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thanks for going to get those. Because your anticipation is, we're going to run all those stops, and now we're going to come out of here. But look, here, we got to go up here. We got to get outside of 2 standard deviations. That's a move from 46 to 49, right? For something like Pfizer, that's not a small move. Well, here, they just did it. Right? It's going to come back down, right? Just always how it moves. All right, let me keep going. CN does good stuff there. Okay, what's this one? Oh, I don't think there's a chart on this one. I don't have a count yet. Just started looking at it last night. Wondering if you could take a quick. Oh, sure, man. So let's.
Hey, another heads up. For some reason, Zoom's still doing that, so I've got 3 minutes. But
no shit.
We
really?
don't.
Even
We
with that
don't.
second
We don't
one we
need.
did?
Yeah, we don't need to redo it, but just.
This is the last one, so I'm probably okay.
Yeah, but then don't forget Robert.
Oh yeah, Robert. Wait, let me do Robert right now, since
Amazon and LAC, LAC.
Oh,
so
Amazon.
Two of those.
Amazon. Oh, I have Amazon already ready.
Yeah, so Amazon and LAC. So he gave $30 for 2.
Oh,
so.
Cool. So here's Amazon, right? But this is. We've got some. Well, in fact, our newest sensei, right, he's a monster in Amazon, right? Amazon options. So he and a couple other members, right, trade this actively in the short-term options market. So I always have this count for them ready to go. So we did this count. Jesus, I think we did this back in early part of the year, right? So you can just see the sideways action here. Oh, so it looks like it is a W. So we had a couple of routes here. So it looks like W, X, Y, X, Z is underway here. So the count is very much intact. So this is for Robert R. Let's see, how can I get this to you? Because that's a good lesson, and this took me some time to work through, because it's actually a really good lesson. And how would you do that, right? So if I say, okay, see if you can do that, right? It's going to be hard to do, but an excellent exercise to try and dig out, because all I did was just work through where are the 5s. Okay, that's not a 5. Where's the 3 that led to that 5? Right, that's all I did. It was just kind of working through that. But I'd like to get that to you. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll post it. How about this, Robert? I'll post this and whatever our other one is under, so you'll have a copy of that. And then that would be a good, and anyone else who wants to see it. But you see, what you don't want to do is just take what I've done and just put it on your chart, right? Well, you might, but to get some value out of it, don't do that. Start right here and say, okay, let me see if I can get a count that works here. That's the exercise, right? I mean, just taking mine doesn't help you. I'm assuming you're here because you want to improve. So WX, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Fuck, that is a bitch, isn't it? 1, 2 looks pretty solid. 3, 4. That sure looks impulsive, right? With a monster gap in it. I don't know that we need that on there anymore. That gives us the y, 3 into the x. Yeah, this is a tricky one because this looks impulsive. So the potential here, so you got kind of a mixed bag here. You don't really want a 4 going that deep. You prefer not to. But right now, it looks like this is all just one straight. Oh, fuck. What are we on, a 4 hour there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Free fall. Right, well, that's Friday. So let's label it. One, 2, 3, 4. Well, you wanted to be done there, right? You wanted the B, C to be done there, but we didn't get it. You got that instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. See you later. But still, right, we got to stay with the count. It's
about to kick me out, by the way.
Oh, okay, man. All right. Oh, shit. DM me the one that I need. Oh, shit. Okay, let me just tell him real quick. Okay, he'll send that to me. This sure looks like it's not done. Well, when I say that, okay, so if this is an X, we need a 3. Now, we turning that into a 3? I'd rather not, unless the market forces me to. How are you going to do it? Oh, fuck. I guess you could do it. I guess you could. Well, what am I on? 4 hour? It looks like we could get an ABC out of that. Looks like I could do it. It's ugly. Oh, sorry. We could do it this way. You kind of want that. Now, but would I trade off of that? I don't know that I would. Right, this looks like, okay, maybe I can squeeze an AB. Ugh, fuck. Maybe I can get that. Let's just take a look here. Doesn't look great. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't particularly look like it's finished there, does it? Well, let's just pop this back here. Okay, can we make that work? I wouldn't touch that unless I got something here that gave me some signs of life. I mean, how do you I would never bet against Amazon. But, boy, I sure would want that before I even thought about a long. Because the alternative here is that we are going lower, which, I mean, already this is a little bit... Well, let's come back to... I think I can take it out of log here. Okay. Right, I'm already outside of 2 standard deviations on this side. So if I'm going to come all the way back and get on the other side, now this is pretty narrow, right, because it's so steep. So the more narrow the move, the easier it is to break 2 standard deviations. But you're going to need, right, boy, this is going to need to really, if we do that, how are you going to know, right? You're not, right? So now if it does something like that, okay, a little bit better, right? So maybe 1, 2, 3. But if it's doing this, right? How would you not know? Oh, wait. Oh, there's the A, B, C, and I got the Z down here, and we're going deeper, right? And there's the 4. But it doesn't fit the broader. I'll come back here to a daily. Could we have topped up here? I suppose we could have. But we're topping from shit. What do you got to go back to? 1995 or 6? Shit, I can't even remember. I remember exactly where I was when I first started buying Amazon. I remember it well. I say 95, 96. It's a broker in Denver. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't quite finish there. It doesn't finish well. But that's an alternate. It probably has to be considered. God, could we have topped Amazon right there? Boy, I'd have to dig into all of that again. I remember working through this thinking, oh, well, why not 5 there? Because I get a zigzag. Right? I get a zigzag there. And then I get another one coming down. So could it be the top? Of course, right? Of course it could be. but it's a textbook zigzag, right? That's why I was resistant to that. I think certainly you got two choices here, Robert R. I mean, certainly that you could be a long-term buyer, right? For a trade, I would stay away from, personally, I would stay away from options here because there's too much possibility here that we do something here and you think, oh, the top's, we're going 4-5, that's coming. Way too easy because there's no conviction in that as a 3, right? It's straight line. I'd be more inclined to think 5. So if you got that, you're thinking that. Oh, there's the A, B, C to give me the Z, right? Then you're thinking, oh, it's over here is the 4. But now we're pushing this. And then you see how it starts to break down. It doesn't have, as Elliott would call it, the right look. That's not the right look. Once again, it's possible, but I wouldn't take that trade right there, thinking that that's 4-5. I would not. I'd be much more inclined to think, well, I got to revisit this count. This is going 2. But okay, given the market malaise and interest rates are at least what we got, a point this year, if not more, right? Could it be, right? It could be. I don't know. I'd ever want to be aggressively short Amazon. Jesus, I'm one of their best customers, but it doesn't have the right look. Oh, we'd have to go all the way back, at least a weekly on this. Well, of course, you have to do it in log. Well, why? Okay, so as you bring that up, why would you not be thinking this? Why would you not be thinking that? Well, that's not a trick question. Why would you not be thinking that? 1-2, right? Pretty good 1-2. Log scale, right? We're not even to the 1-6-1-8. Talk about it. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. It's frustrating here. I have to do it with a regular channel. Talk about well, let's see. All you need is an idea to generate a publicly held company that does that to be the richest man in the world, or one of the richest men in the world. You got to split it about 7 or 8 times along the way. Well, that's tricky. I'm gonna have to call in a Rix. So this is great, right? So I got a Rixus who's an Amazon specialist. Literally, it's one of his favorite assets. Joining the team now. Let's see what he thinks. I'm trying to get him on join us on some live streams as well, because this is I do not like putting the 4 here at all. Well, even if you're thinking, okay, there's the 4. I got the 4. This is there. Oh fuck, here W X Y Z. All right. Already, right, just for the same reason I was just showing you, I don't like it because of just look at the shape of it. Or that I do not like. I don't like to trade that. Personally, right? It's just from, is that a rule? It's not so much that it's a rule. It's just I've seen God knows how many Elliott counts, and the ones where they don't work out, they tend to look a lot like that. When they work out, they look a lot like this. 3, now 4 here would have been just fine. Okay, now it has the right look. Now I take this trade every time. But when we're doing this, I'm uncomfortable. Again, doesn't mean it couldn't go. I just don't like the trade. I wouldn't take it. As a new, now Robert, you may be in, but as a new long there, I wouldn't do it, right? Well, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't do it on the premise that that's the 4 and we're going up for the 5. I would not be thinking that. I think best case here we've completed, and God damn, that's going to take some time to figure out how to get that done. But it may be doable. I don't know how you're going to get around that zigzag. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are you gonna finish that? Because you want to put the 4 here. Maybe you can do it. Oh, let's see. Well, you'd have a diag, right? Because the 1 overlaps. So even if this, right? So you got overlap here. So you'd have to finish it, right? And here's a clear 5. So it's going to be A, B. You're going to have to do it in a series of 3s to get that to be the 5. But that's kind of what it looks like. Well, let's come back to this one. I'll tell you what. So since Robert, I'm gonna give you 2 counts here. I'm giving myself homework, but since you're nice enough to donate, I'm gonna I'll give you this count as it is, right? As the possible WXY, and then I'll revisit this thing and see if I'll work with the Ricks to see if we can get this as a decent 5 here, and then we're coming down for a 2. This is gonna be tricky. All right, so then I got one more for you, which let me get that. That is LAC. So look for those, Robert. I'll post. It'll look like a comment from me underneath this video, so you can come back to them later. I'll do it after once we get off here. Grab a bite of lunch. I'll do it this afternoon. Okay, LAC is so on KuCoin. I'm assuming here you want it to the dollar, right? Lovelace, is that right, Robert? Are you on here? Lovelace. I don't know Lovelace. What? Jeez, I've never even heard of it. Lovelace sounds like we're shopping at the. Well, I'll stop. LAC, that's it. LAC, right? Oh, where's Monty? Is that what you're looking at? That can't be it. Is there another LAC? Robert, you on here? I see you up there. I don't see any. Oh, fuck. It can't be that you're looking at. Oh, that's what I thought. It sounds. I think it's a traditional. Is there another LAC? Oh, hang on. Let's do it this way. That's got to be it. That's got to be. There we go. Okay. There we go, Robert. I'm sorry. All right. Lithium. Yeah, got it. That's money since we had to update our OBS for some reason today. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, so let's get into log scale. Okay, let's take a look at this bear. Okay, what do we got here? All right, so this is kind of, same thing I would do for any chart that I brought up the first time. I like to wick off the absolute low. Absolute low, if I can get it on there. Is it just one big leading diag, right? So what does your eye see right off the bat, right? So we see a swing. Oh, come here. Trading view. Swing, retrace, swing, right? That's what your eye is drawn to, right? So there's a big 5. So is that just a giant leading diagonal on a daily basis? Wow, that's mighty bullish. But the next move, okay. Well, so how could we zero in on the possible leading diag there? Well, the first thing I would check is that pivot. All right, see, are we technical here? Check here as well. Not ideal. Let's see here. So we're getting deep swings, right? So all of these are breaking. So we're going 786 here. This is okay. It looks like all we did was just tap an order block down here. Oh, come here. Oh, looks like it's right there. If I zoom in there. Oh, it looks like it's right there. Although there's still more down there. Let's just pull back here. And if that's wick only, it is wick only, right? So still a valid demand zone. Okay, so, well, shit. 1, 2. Let's see how we look on this side. Just checking the swing structure. How are we moving? Good enough. So just right off the bat, okay. Oh, God, trading view, my biggest pet peeve. Okay, is that an ABC there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Not as good there. 1, 2. That looks like an ABC actually. There's a 5 right there. Well, I get there's a 5 here. I don't love this one. Let's see what we can come up with here. Just for fun, let's add our swing structure here. See what we come up with here with smart money concepts. Oh shit, what has he got? Something new they're putting on. Oh, equal highs, that's what he's got. He just added that. All right, that's still cooking here. So let's get over here. Okay, is there anything to do here? Oh, let me get the order blocks on. Give me a second. right? If you guys are, well, I don't know how many of you guys are on with the understanding the market structure. So you just got a lot of consolidation right here. So we've got order blocks and then flip zones, which are failed order blocks. So really what you have up here is just a big sideways, right? The market's wrestling. All right, let's see if the Elliott count is any help to us here. Let's go. I can see why you were struggling with this. So I don't know if that's helping me at the moment with the Elliott count. Well, let's just label it, see if it makes sense. So 1, 2. Got to do it, right? There's no way around that. We can't go ABC in the middle of an ABC. God, that's a 5 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hang on a second. That's a tricky one. I can see why you're looking for some help here. I can get a 5, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're kind of stuck with that. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have to do the 4 there. Looks like it just barely does it. So you can get that. Maybe I want to do it here. I got too big of a. Let's get you down here. All right, what are we doing with that? Not far enough, right? I didn't think it was. So 1, 2, 1, 2 is what you're stuck with here. That's a bitch. All right, so let's label it up here. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, Jesus, this is a bitch. 5. Let's get you up here for a second. When they get this tricky, I may have to do this so I'm not boring you guys to death, because this may take some time to work through this because it's not easily labeled. Jesus, Robert, well, I'm going to owe you some homework here. Yeah, I think what I'll do here, because this will just, you guys will nod off here, working through the combinations here. I'll do the same thing, Robert. I'm give me some time with this so I don't put you guys to sleep. And I'll post both of these. So I'll give you 2 Amazon counts, and I'll give you whatever I can. I got to work through this. This is going to take some time. I'll work through this for you, and then I will do a comment under the video, and it'll be the first one that you see because I'll be the first one to post it. And then you can see the counts that I come up with here. This is a tricky one. I'm gonna need some time with it. I don't want you to wait, but I absolutely assure you I'll do that for you, Robert. Right? Both those count, or that'll be 3 charts, 2 Amazon charts, and if I can get 1 solid contender here, I'll bring that for you as well. All right, with that, I guess we'll wrap here because I got homework to do. Shit, this is going to be a tough one. Well, I like a little challenge, right? It's always a question. See, you have to like that. So you can't go, listen, oh, fuck, I don't know what it is. It's got to be like, oh, motherfucker, okay, I get you. I know what, I'll find this. You have to like solving the puzzle, and you have to accept the challenge, right? Otherwise, technical analysis is not the right game for you. This is a puzzle, so can I solve it? Right? I like the challenge, right? There are times where you're like, fuck, I can't solve it. I don't know what it is. Or you just need more information. This one, tricky. All right, so let me wrap there because that's probably how long we've been going. Oh, fuck, I don't have my watch on. 1:13. Okay, let's do that. So let me go to work on this because now I'm curious. And we'll, I don't know, I guess we'll try it. We'll see if we get enough content since now we've got Erixis on board here for another live stream tomorrow. We'll see on that. We'll see what the members post up. So I've got some work to do. I wish you guys a good afternoon, and let me get busy on this, and I'll get a solution here. Okay, guys, you have a good one. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thanks to the members for posting up that content, and I wish you guys a good afternoon. Okay, I got